I first got a sense that I needed a purpose in life. I had a midlife crisis in my mid-40s, early 40s actually. And I was kind of wondering, is this as good as it gets? Is this all there is to life? And that set me off on this journey and this passion for putting the heart back into business.
But the thing is, I found I had the courage to call him up on his actions, and I was able to hold him to account, and he was able to apologize. My relationship with the white man changed.
The whole issue of inequality in the world is such a big challenge, and it's a big opportunity because so many businesses don't connect with most people who work in those businesses. As Paul said, the people in the overalls don't, they just do what they're told.
The other aspect of the book which I found very compelling was talking about leadership in terms of putting heart into the business. The Musgrave story was very much around taking a large wholesale retail business that had gone through significant change. It was actually Ireland's second largest business.
I realized that positive thinking means you can overcome anything. Positive people can change the world. The 2 years coaching program changed me completely. Previously, I would jump to anger when I discovered that a member of staff had forgotten to do something or not done their job properly. After the coaching program, I'd take a deep breath and approach the situation in a calm and patient manner.
Authentic leadership is all about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. The ambition of an authentic leader is to really be yourself, truly yourself, which requires understanding yourself first. Otherwise, how can you know if you're really being you?
When I was young and I didn't study, my mother would say to me, if you don't study, you'll work in a supermarket. And so I studied. And I have worked in a supermarket. And why are we here? Why did we write this book? Well, there are lots of organisations out there who have a lot of money to spend on sofas, juice bars, pool tables, snooker table, whatever, and to make their staff happy. Surprisingly enough, Thornton Spudgeons does not.
What distinguishes Eudora is she has a wonderfully open, friendly, empathetic approach accompanied by a really soothing voice, and you feel you can relax into it, and you feel you have the safety to say the things you want to say.
There's nothing greater than when I see that aha moment in somebody and they let go of all those things that stop them from being themselves, from really being the authentic version of themselves. What makes me really passionate is helping people be more authentic, both externally and internally.
When I think about heart in business, what I think is the skills that both Andrew and Eudora have taught me, and how they've made me not afraid to be who I am at work and to trust my gut instincts about how I feel about things at work.
So I think the time to need to put the heart back into life, as Janet said, it's not just about business. It's everywhere where people get together, be it family, be it running a sports club, schools, hospitals, whatever.
Now when I'm faced with a co-worker who has a different opinion to me, we're able to voice our differences and explore solutions together instead of arguing. The biggest challenge for me has been showing my vulnerability. My old behavior pattern was to ignore my surroundings and just react. Today, things are different.
It's been such a delight to work on this book. Andrew and Eudora have an amazing business in Heart in Business, and they have an amazing story to tell about the work they've done, creating and helping other businesses to open their hearts. Right from the start, we had that first session, and we spoke about his purpose for writing the book, what he wanted to see, and his why shone crystal clear. He was on a mission to inspire and guide people to open their hearts.
We've applied a lot of the stuff we've learnt in Heart in Business into our business. Many people now are not afraid to show emotions at work. They tend to bring their whole person to work. We actually start many of our meetings with a period of silence and quiet and help people get into the room, as it were, so it's not all a flurry of activity. They're actually grounding themselves and bringing their whole person into the meeting rather than just this flurry of activity that many of us have been doing for years. And Andrew and Eudora have been massively helpful to us as a company to help people discover their true selves and help them to be real people at work. And as a result, we are a better company.
The heart journey is about opening your heart, and it's about being authentically you. And going back to when we were all 6 or 7-year-olds, where we really felt free and open to express our feelings before we start to close them down. And I've been told by Chris Martin, who's over there, Dave Lewis, who used to run Tesco, that it transformed the relationship between grocery retailing and plastic across the world. And that from one little supermarket in North London. And that is when you have people lined up with behind a purpose and authentically themselves.
Working for Thornton Burgess has deeply impacted my life. We raised money for Sri Lanka. I was interviewed by Jon Snow on Channel 4, and I went to several black tie events. Thornton Burgess is not 9-to-5 job. It is a place where you are offered many opportunities to grow.
What Heart in Business means to me is about thinking differently, perhaps about how you are as a leader in the business, the effect that then has, but also just being more kind and aware of the impact you have on other people and how that translates into the business that you're building. So giving you some tools and reflective moments on the course I attended to really think about how did I want to project myself into that business, how would I rise to the challenges I faced, how would I use the experience I have in a positive way.
I feel happy and fulfilled. The combination of improving my health and doing coaching and leadership training has meant I'm a better place now than 6 years ago. I'm healthier, fitter, calmer, more relaxed and no longer angry. Thank you.